All right, guys. James Williams, Stunky on the Ambassador's back. I took a break. I ain't gonna lie. You might be seeing this video. You dig? Like, I don't know how it's gonna fall out, but I had to take a break, man, because I was about to spaz. Let me say something to you. And the reason why I take a break is because, and so I don't spaz, is because I don't own the YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I don't own the rules on the YouTube. So I have to be mindful of what I say. You know what I'm saying? And a wise man tries his best to mind his tongue. But I'm gonna say something to you. If you ain't got offended yet by this lizard, you finna get offended by this lizard. I can tell you, I've not watched the whole speech in its entirety. I only had the AI pull out a snippet for me to use. This is the whole thing. But I can tell you, based on what I'm hearing. So when you hear me, you see me hearing this is a genuine offensive reaction to this. I can tell you, based on what I'm hearing already, that this lizard about to go left. He going L, lizard left on all y'all. And if and this is what you gotta understand about I can't even say about people, because this ain't a person. But this is what you gotta understand. When something or someone has the nerve to tell you publicly something like this, you need to take that serious. Now, how you handle it should be wise and according to what makes sense. But you need to take what's being said serious, because they have the nerve, the unmitigated gall to come out and say it publicly.
Nation. We can cooperate flexibly with countless numbers of strangers because we alone, of all the animals on the planet, can create and believe fictional stories.
I remember back in the days to call Negroes animals. Remember what they did to Negroes when they called them animals, right? Now everybody damn animal. I'm trying to tell y'all better pay attention.
And as long as everybody believes in the same fiction, everybody obeys and follows the same rules, the same norms, the same values.
Same fiction. Let me ask you a question, guys. What could he be talking about that in his mind is a fiction that can force everybody to follow the same rules, laws, and values? See, I really wish this was a time period with my Muslim brothers, because they about that action. And they could hear this and just go full savage. You know what I'm saying? I really wish it was. Because what else is he talking about? You tell me what the hell he talking about. Tell me what he talking about. Tell me.
All other animals use their communication system only to describe reality. A chimpanzee may say, look, there is a lion, let's run away. Or look, there is a banana tree over there, let's go and get bananas.
Chimpanzee ain't gonna say shit because chimpanzees don't talk, but it's okay. Y'all go ahead.
Humans, in contrast, use their language not merely to describe reality, but also to create new realities, fictional realities. A human can say, look, there is a God above the clouds, and if you don't do what I tell you to do, after you die, God will punish you. And
what I told you. What I told you. What I told you. What I told you. I mean, you can hear him lining it up. You can hear him lining it up. Look, there's a God above the clouds, and if you don't believe in the God, you're going to go to hell. You can hear him lining the conversation up to go in this direction. Now, mind you, if you heard a clip of this man talking earlier, he would sound like he was reasonable. And this is multifaceted for people to understand. This is why you have to listen to what's said. This is why I'm labeling him the king of lizards. You understand what I'm saying to you? Now I'm going to go ahead and suffer through this.
Send you to hell. And if you all believe these stories that I've invented, then you will follow the same norms and laws and values, and you can cooperate. This is something only humans can do. You can never convince a chimpanzee to give you a banana by promising him that after you die, you'll go to chimpanzee heaven and you'll receive lots and lots of bananas for your good deeds. So now give me this banana. No chimpanzee will ever believe such a story.
Let me say something else. Now, I'm sorry. You know, somebody gonna say, you keep on cutting them off. I get where he's going. I get where he's going right now. In context of everything he said over the past couple of videos we watched, humans are hackable, right? You're an animal, you're hackable. He's telling you that you can create a fiction story that controls the morals of humanity and society. This some bitch right here, getting ready to start talking about, let me think. Early he was talking about like AI and biotech. This some bitch right here about to talking about his own Bible. Because he think he God. Remember what he said. He's getting ready to start his own religion. If not already started his own religion. Remember what he said earlier. He said that, try not to curse. He said, screw what you think you're hackable. And so you don't have free will. You don't have a soul. That's a cult leader. A lizard person cult leader. And I know you may not get it yet, but I'm telling you, that's what this is. Because he said it. Watch. What a lizard person cult leader ass went.
Ideally, you have people forming up in the supermarket, this is my free will, that's over. You can manipulate them in ways which were previously impossible. And in such a situation, the old democratic system stopped functioning. We need to reinvent democracy for this new era in which humans are now hackable animals. You know, the whole idea that humans have, you know, they have this soul or spirit and they have free will and nobody knows what's happening inside me. So whatever I choose, whether in the election or whether in the supermarket, this is my free will, that's over. We need to come to terms with the fact that, no matter, again, this is where philosophy meets computer science and biology.
So, where philosophy meets computer science and biology is his ass becomes God and his friends become God. I'm sorry, I'm not going to be able to stop cursing. Jesus, I'm going to ask you to forgive me ahead of time. But these think they God. That's what you listening to. They think they God. And when you listen to everything he's saying, those three things meet in a triangle. Think about everything we watched so far. Why they said, you know, DARPA created the oxytocin. Why they're studying the human face to get the true understanding. They want to be able to read human emotions because he just disclosed it to you. He said those things aren't hidden anymore. What is the concept, the overriding concept of there being a God, a one God, that he's omnipotent, omnipresent, right? He knows all, he sees all, and he's everywhere, right? That's what these think they are. They think they're God. And this little rat right here is not God. Because you take that little rat right there and put him in front of any man outside of the context of where he is within his circle of people, any man, I mean any man, will knock the bejesus out of him. But within the context of this lizard community, they think they God. They want to be God. Yeah. See, I've been trying. I'm telling you, I've been trying. That means you God. You ain't God, homie. And your technology ain't God. But let me bring it back down.
Only humans believe such stories, which is why we control the world, whereas the chimpanzees are locked up in zoos and research laboratories. Now, you may find it acceptable that yes, in the religious field, humans cooperate by believing in the same fictions.
Just say, you may find it acceptable. Bro, I don't know how much more of this I could take. This made me want to smack.
Millions of people come together to build a cathedral or a mosque or fight on a crusade or in a jihad because they all believe in the same stories about God and heaven and hell.
Now I'm gonna rewind this because you can say, you gotta listen to how motherfucking insulting this little big head is. Watch this.
I've invented, then you will follow the same norms and laws and values, and you can cooperate. This is something only humans can do. You can never convince a chimpanzee to give you a banana by promising him that after you die, you'll go to chimpanzee heaven, and you'll receive lots and lots of bananas for your good deeds. So now give me this banana. No chimpanzee will ever believe such a story. Only humans believe such stories, which is why we control the world, whereas the chimpanzees are locked up in zoos and research laboratories. Now, you may find it acceptable that, yes, in the religious field, humans cooperate by believing in the same fictions. Millions of
He just declared all religions fiction. He just declared all forms of religion fiction. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? In front of all these people in the audience. Ain't a man in there with a set of nuts. See, this is why I can't, this why I couldn't be in it. I can't be there. Lord, if you want send me, that's send me, but just know you sending an ignorant one there. Because my ignorant behind it be like, yo, homie, hold up. Yo, say that again. Say that one more time. Say it again. And I would turn to everybody and say, y'all don't hear what this man's saying to you? We would have us a problem on our hands. You understand what I'm saying? Many of you would have a problem with somebody saying that directly to your face. And I don't care what you believe. This is what we face as humanity. This is what I'm trying to get you to understand. So while they got you arguing over Israel and Palestine, black and white, Muslim and Christian, they're what they're building right here. And this little big-head bastard is the builder. He don't want to think he God. Yeah. He think he God. Yeah. Be careful what I say. Just gonna be careful what I say. Be careful what I say. I gotta be careful what I say. Because he think he God. So let me hit play before I start talking too much.
People come together to build a cathedral or a mosque or fight on a crusade or in a jihad because they all believe in the same stories about God and heaven and hell. But what I want to emphasize is that exactly the same mechanism underlies all other forms of mass-scale human cooperation, not only in the religious field. Take, for example, the legal field. Most legal systems today in the world are based on a belief in human rights. But what are human rights? Human rights, just like God and heaven, are just a story that we've invented. They are not an
Oh my goodness. This go mass murder the world. This one gonna kill everybody. Everybody gonna die around with this dude right here. Did you hear what this man just, everybody gonna die. This motherfucker said that human rights is fiction. You wanna know why he said it? Because he already told you an animal. Everybody gonna die around with this dude right here. This man right here, this man a problem. This man right here is a problem. For real. That's a problem. I'm talking about that's a 10,000-ton gorilla problem for humanity right there. The set of balls on this guy to come out and say this publicly. To think, the set of balls. Do you realize how stupid this man thinks everybody is? I mean, this man got a pair on him.
Objective reality. They are not some biological fact about Homo sapiens. Take a human being, cut him open, look inside, you will find the heart, the kidneys, neurons, hormones, DNA.
In other words, your ass is an animal. You ain't a human, you an animal.
But you won't find any rights. The
See what I'm saying? Woo. Let me tell you something. Let me ask y'all a question. The Constitution of the United States of America, and the most people not used to hear a Negro talk like this. Everybody think a Negro's supposed to be upset and mad. Where did we get our rights from? Where do human rights come from? Where did the rights come from? The rights came from God. This nigga think he God. He telling you ain't got no rights. You know what this is like? This is like somebody, it's like somebody catch you in a dark back alley, right? And they just rubbing on your head, rubbing on you like this. Everything gonna be all right. Everything gonna be all right. You okay. But they unzipping their pants and they caressing you while they unzipping their pants. Everything gonna be okay. But you in a dark alley. You know something about to happen to you. Oh no, I'm not gonna do you nothing. Look at me. I'm non-threatening. Look at me. I wear glasses. I'm not a threat. But it's steady unzipping their pants. They caressing you, talking to you. But it's steady. This right here is a problem, man. Y'all listen to me? You better listen to the ambassador. This mother problem.
The only place you find rights is in the stories that we have invented and spread around over the last few centuries. They may be very positive stories, very good stories, but they are still just fictional stories that we've invented.
This man presupposed everything and told you that everything you believe is a story. Everything you believe is a story.
The same is true of the political field. The most important factors in modern politics are states and nations. But what are states and nations?
This Negro saying ain't no such thing as states and nations. Boy, this is the king lizard. We done found the king lizard. You know what? I'm going to smoke a cigar. I'm done. Because I'm honestly, I'm in my office. I'm cursing too much. I'm screaming. I'm losing it. My neighbor's leaving out, going to take a break. I got to take a break. He's making me go full Sam Jackson. And I know you don't understand this, but if you really get what's being said, you will be just as insulted as I am. You really would be. You really would be. But you don't get it.